got final round coverage right here on Go Throw. This is the Traveling Chains Puerto Rico presents Playa Lucia Open, powered by Prodigy. This is it, Sunday, third round, front nine. I'm your host, Luke Humphries, joined in the booth by Bobby Cox. Bobby, it's another one of those windy days.
Yeah, luckily we dodged the rain, so we're going to stay dry out here, but the wind is definitely still up.
Yeah, we saw 5 holes playing over par today, the most of the week. So I'm guessing it was just maybe a little bit stronger. Plus the pressure mounts, as this goes on. We got Big Germ on the card. We got myself on the card. We got Austen Bates, who you saw, and then we got a newcomer coming in. And man, Puerto Rico has been absolutely amazing. Got to thank everybody involved. Traveling Chains crew that puts this on. Can't do it without Patrick, Brittany, Juan Pablo out here teaching all the kids. Man, the youth of Puerto Rico is coming on strong.
Yeah, we saw a nice gallery forming for this final round, which was nice to see.
Yep. The juniors are all showing off, hitting big forehand lines, putting in the wind. You know, you learn how to play on this course right here, you're going to be able to know how to putt in the wind.
Absolutely.
We like to claim that Texans and Kansans just immediately know how to putt in the wind, but
it's different here.
It is 100 feet from the beach. It blows strong.
We got a new guy on the card, Reese Petersen.
Yeah, coming out of Round Rock, Texas, little suburb of Austin area, which has a great disc golf scene. Pro Tour goes there every year now. Reese played so much disc golf this year. He actually played in the Collegiate National Championship.
Oh, wow. How'd he do?
Tied for 11th. Pretty solid.
Not bad.
It was won by Jesse Longenecker. Solid player. We saw him at Idlewild putting on a show. So there's a bunch of good youngsters coming on. Reese from a good area. He played 54 events this year, actually. One a week. And there's still some time left.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the final round and the final pairing of the 2025 Playa Lucia Open, where we are the Mixed Pro Open Division. First up on our tee is Jeremy Big Germ Koling from Mount Holly, North Carolina.
Shout out to Big. Housing a lot of pros this week, including Big Germ, so they've been seeing each other a lot. Got the flowery yellows on, going with the big forehand spike.
It might be a weird spot. You could have an open putt as well.
Next up is our defending champion from Wichita, Kansas. Please welcome Luke Humphries.
Defending champion.
Yeah. Took down Kev in a playoff on this hole. I think exactly 1 year ago today. Going with a 7 Glimmer 2. A little wider than Germ. Kind of stalling it back over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my best of the week.
Next up, hailing from Brighton, Michigan. Please welcome Austen Bates.
Saw him yesterday, finished his round with a throw-in eagle.
Yeah, he's got a solid forehand, good putter. We're expecting to see some big things today.
Yeah, he's a unit.
Going against you and Germ, you're going to have to get on a birdie run.
Just in front of that tree right there. That's how you do it.
And rounding out our card from Round Rock, Texas, please welcome Reese Petersen.
Yeah, personally, I'd rather start with like a 15, 20 footer. I feel like the tap ends, you want to get that putt going early.
Dude, I did not notice this during the round, but that's a one-finger forehand right there from Reese. That was the old Andrew Marweed. One finger.
Marweed uses one fingy?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, you were right about this. Gets obstructed quick in that little hole, especially if you're a tall guy, so fully straddled now. Tailwind putt. Oh, yeah. Saw the wind kind of pound that thing down. Bounces in. Good for the start. Showing off that Unamu. That green stone from New Zealand around his neck.
I got one of those. Yeah, and that's just a nervy putt.
Had to be a little bit. The wind is weird right behind this bush.
Nice committed putt by you.
Yeah. Didn't want to be short on that one. Was a little tentative yesterday. This guy's been almost parked the last 2 days. And that force he's been throwing. Just knows how to find the basket on one. So there you go. 3 birds and a par as we head to a tee box that is literally 70 feet from the beach.
Yeah, hole 2, we're seeing a lot of over-the-top shots, whether that be a forehand or a backhand. The backhand can really swing it in with the wind, but you got to get it high.
Yeah, the width is really important when
Yeah.
people are throwing that backhand hyzer because you get so much push off the ocean.
Look at that view. That is just dumb. I believe Kiloviska used to go backhand just right up the middle.
Yeah, I think he did. I'm trying to remember if he was. Look at this. Okay. 2 days in a row, almost the same shot from Jordan. Yeah, I can't remember if he played it with much success. I know that he was playing it partly because there's some out of bounds left that comes into play.
You've been playing this hole nicely the last couple days.
Yeah, ticked that tree on a line that probably was going to leave me outside circle anyways, but I end up like 60. Saw Austen go long right about 70 yesterday. See if you can make an adjustment. Yeah, that's good. That's a Raptor from him, I believe. He just throws hard. He really needed that a little higher. Would have gotten the swing, but a stall.
Yeah, he really does remind me of Luke Sampson. Very kind of slow run up, but gets all the power you need.
Yeah, same mistake that I made there for Reese. Just never really getting it flat. You can see us right next to each other. And this is a tricky one to get basket high over there. You can turn your disc into a kite if you have the wrong angles with a tailwind behind you. It's a right to left tailwind. I felt like if I got a hyzered, it might just cruise. And last thing I want to do is 3-putt the second green.
No, that was a smart decision.
Yeah, you see the tailwind just drop that thing.
And it's hard to tell how windy it is because these palm trees are so heavy that you can't really see the leaves blowing too much. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I mean, you can see it on his shirt right there, I guess.
Yeah, and you can hear it.
Yeah.
The palm trees, this is obviously, we've talked about it, an old coconut grove. And, 50, 60 years ago when they were planted, they're probably a lot shorter. The coconuts are way too high to get to these days. And on a windy day like this, you really don't want to stand under them. Our cameraman Gabe almost got domed by like literally a 15-pounder.
Yeah, the locals will tell you to not stand under those for sure.
All right, hardest hole on the course. We've talked about it. 403, OB left, OB right, headwind right to left. Germ, with pretty good success, has been using this low turning forehand.
Going with it again.
Yeah, this one was a little higher, but I feel like he popped it a little harder. So he gets up to, right outside circle, right outside circle.
He's happy with that.
For sure. I threw this one OB left yesterday, so I'm trying to bring my width. And I just don't hit it.
Was that an aiming point problem, or did it come out early? Or
Yeah, it was a grip thing.
Okay.
It's a super humid day. It rained all night. It's, I think, probably more humid than any of the other 2 days, and I felt like I had super sticky grip. Look at that.
They just ran up to him mid-round, which, I'm sure he didn't mind.
Nah, I threw a good shot. It's always easy to take a selfie when you did that.
Don't have to fake the smile.
No. All right, Austen, super wide, super stable. This looks great. Across the basket, maybe.
Wow, he's got this whole dialed.
That's a big shot into this wind with a very stable disc. I never thought about flipping up at all.
We got another forehand. It's looking pretty solid, too.
Oh, look at the drag on that.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Kind of clips that little palm on the way in. Took off probably 5-10 feet, but still a really good shot. The one fingy bomber.
I can't believe he goes one fingy. You're in about the same spot as yesterday, right?
Dude, yeah.
That's just a miracle putt if that goes in, honestly.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of luck.
Yeah. Good putt. Just kind of stayed up on him.
It did that right to left. I think it just held it up ever so slightly. All right, this would be a huge birdie. Dude. Little left side. That wind definitely just blew it out.
Yeah, when it's windy, you really got to hit a very specific spot on that basket.
For sure. And Austen Bates, one of 3 birdies on the day. Jay Milley grabbing the other one. Josh Miller. Landon Brooks, who we saw on coverage yesterday. 15 or 16-year-old kid. It's a great throw all the way up there.
I wonder if Jay Milley went forehand.
That's a good question.
We know Landon didn't.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't see a single forehand from him yesterday, but saw so many buttery putter shots. Yeah, that kid was impressive. That hole 18, hitting the tree and kicking out of bounds yesterday was a little bit of a rough finish, but he's on a little bit of a tear to start his round as we head to hole 4. Super windy. Germ has been going forehand up the gut. Do you like that?
No, but I don't have a forehand like him, so
Yeah.
I'd be going backhand hyzer all day.
Not many of us do. Okay. Great little swarm shot there from Austen Bates. Throwing it out flat, trusting the stability of the disc. I like that. Also not throwing it high. Doesn't have time to turn into a kite. Germ going with his signature tempo.
God, he's just so good at that shot.
He's got a dive. Really good. It slid by that dark one within a foot, I think. Pretty close to hitting that, but he's parked 2 days in a row and just beautiful line. There's 3.
Super wide here for Reese. And hits the pole.
Yeah, that's the Meridian disc, approach disc. Can't remember the name. Very, very stable.
What are you going with here?
Yeah, same shot as other days, a little lower, MX1. You can see it just starting to ride.
You know, you were going to be close either way, but that helps.
Yeah, for sure. They had been kind of like digging, reverse skipping, so don't think it would have been too much for me.
No.
You gotta love it. On a day like this, especially when this is like headwind coming straight off the ocean, any foot closer I'll take.
Yeah, last night they slow roasted a hog out here for us. We didn't quite get a chance to get some because we had to come back and do some commentary, but I heard it was amazing.
Yeah, 700 pounds of meat apparently was cooked out here, and then they played glow golf, 65 of them out here.
65 people?
That's how many were playing.
Bend the reality of what a disc can be and discover Ultra Soft plastic. With its extreme flexibility and tackiness, Ultra Soft has the best grip and flex of any plastic Prodigy has ever made. Take on cold or wet weather with confidence behind every shot. We are excited to add 300 Ultra Soft to the lineup, which joins 400 and 500 Ultra Soft. Check out the entire collection today on ProdigyDisc.com or your local retailer.
All right, headed into hole 5. Great little forehand approach shot. This is one of those holes that's in the midst of a birdie or die stretch.
Yeah, you better get it or else you're falling behind.
Oh, yeah.
It's really just a forehand shot here.
Yeah, it's basically about how good your touch is. Austen pulled this one low and wide yesterday. Makes the adjustment nicely. Same disc, going with the swarm. These things are beef. Germ, pyro. No, he's trying to take it inside this tree today. There he goes. More hyzer.
That's looking more
But that's
pure.
got a lot of height. Okay, it's a nice little check. About a meter away from out of bounds there. He's not sure. We couldn't tell exactly if it had stayed or not.
I like how most of these holes have a little bit of trouble on the greens. Like there's bushes kind of sporadically across a lot of the greens out here.
And that was the spitting image of Austen's shot yesterday. Just never gave it the height. Turned it over a little bit. That's what we'll see. Going with that reblend A3.
That's looking nice. Oh my! What could you see that from the tee box?
No. A counter skip. Wow.
It kind of almost got the chain high there.
I think it was an optical illusion.
Yeah, it probably was. That was a good bid, just a little right side.
Yeah, that's a tricky putt. That's a tricky putt right there. So is this one, honestly. Right to left tail. Yeah. That was a good putt.
After he made that, he came up to me. He was like, "Did that make you nervous?" Because round one, I was saying his putt makes me a little nervous. But, you know, when it goes in, who cares?
I mean, he did that little grin as he walked off. He knows.
Yeah, he definitely knows. And all athletes get, you know, weird mentality moments. You know, you're trying to focus, and like I had the yips when it came to picking off the first base, and it was so dumb. And I'm like, looking back, it made no sense, but I couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah. No, it's a thing for sure. All right, we took the walk down the beach. One of the best walks in disc golf. I'll argue that to my death. Now we're in a coconut grove, and it's a tiny little hole. That's the hardest part about it, I think.
Yeah, super easy to go deep here and have a obstructed putt. And, you know, the history shows you have not played this hole too well. So hopefully you can get one down there and have a putt at it that's not 70, 80 feet.
Dude, I just want to make it through the gap.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. It shouldn't be easy, but
Oh, and
I
as
see it all the time.
As Germ said, he's like 50 feet out.
Right.
He hit halfway down the fairway, and he's got just like a 50-foot or so. Still putting. Germ started to do this on his drive. Yeah, we hadn't seen it on the drives, just the putts.
Slow down.
This is pretty much what he's been doing on every single round.
Yeah. Yeah, just firing it through there, which is a good play. It's
Yeah.
better than what I've been doing, and just softing it. So I just threw a good shot with this A3. Like, just pop it.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. Might have some weird footing, but you're close enough to where you can make it work.
Yeah, 1 foot short of the sand would have stopped it. Now I'm kind of like in a weird straddle position, so watch that. And this is how you do it. So good. It looks very easy when it's done properly. Way harder than it looks.
Now, do you feel much wind on this hole?
Yeah.
You still can?
Yes.
Okay, because I know you're close to the water, but you're kind of guarded a little bit, so I didn't know if it fights through that or not.
Yeah, that tee box is literally 50 feet from crashing waves. This basket's probably 60, 70 maybe. And it's got a little opening to the beach. So this is when, yeah, right around the green is where that wind comes into play, which is why we see those discs pick up and take off as they near the green.
Nice putt there from Germ.
Yeah, it was a great putt. He was obstructed, as am I a little bit.
Perfect.
Yeah, when I threw it, I was like, that's soft. But the headwind just kept it up.
Yeah, looked great.
That was a perfect shot right there from Reese, showing off the one finger.
Now, are you scoping out coconuts like mid-round? I know whenever you get back here, it's you're on a search.
Dude, somebody who knows what they're doing hangs out right there because there's a pile as tall as Emerson Keith right beside the tee box, and it's probably got 300 coconuts in it. So somebody has gotten all the good ones out there. But around the hotel we're staying at right now, yeah, I be scouring. I brought back 2 green ones today. I'm going to chop them up after commentary. Hole 7, Spike Heiser with a forehand is the typical play. We did see it just like a really pretty turnover.
Yeah, you got the OB, probably 25, 30 feet right of the basket to worry about. But other than that, it's not too crazy of a hole.
They dig really good, too. Yeah, they almost always dig and come back a couple feet.
Man, I'm telling you, from that T-cam angle, like they all look like they're going way too right, but they're only, 15, 20 feet.
Dude.
This looks a little bit more pure. Oh, yeah. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah. Thought it was a little closer than that. Flashed the basket, but obviously short. Take it. Yeah, doesn't require much to get some power. Right, a little short. Okay.
I'm surprised that came up that short. It looked good off the tee.
It really did. He looked like he didn't throw it very hard, though, which I did notice. Austin's pulling out that force he throws on hole 1. Must be his favorite forehand disc, and this is a great line. Dude. Hurting the turf. All right, this is for what would be most likely a star frame. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Germ not really letting up at all, he's going to have to go on a crazy run, Reese is here.
For sure. For sure. He hasn't bogeyed, though.
Yeah.
He's keeping it together. Oh. Oh.
That looked a little right side, but
It
that's
did.
better than the left side.
Tumbled in.
Yeah, it's so nice having Germ out here. He's talking with all the locals constantly, and
What do you think about Austen bringing up his sandbag for the 5-footer?
I don't love that. I do not
It's
love it.
interesting.
I also don't like marking your disc from that close. It
Yeah.
just looks weird, you know?
Honestly, after playing with Austen for 2 days, big Austen fan.
Oh, me too.
I like the guy. I like his game. I like his personality.
Yeah, he's always smiling, happy.
He's always happy.
Yep.
Yep. He's a good dude. But I don't know about the sandbag from 5 feet, dude, if you're listening.
I heard somebody got an ace on this hole.
Dude, you're
Today?
right. You're right. I'll tell you after you throw.
Yeah, we'll take a sec to look at the phone.
Okay. Yeah, that's the majority of the way down inside the circle. He's been throwing this shot really good with that range. Threw an absolute fluff job yesterday. Oh, you want to do it again? Oh, let's do it again. Just a really simple shot that I'm not taking advantage of.
And this is one of those weird holes I hear where if you're off the fairway, you could have trouble getting up and down. Like, there's enough trees in the way.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what kind of lie you have.
Yep. This is one of those Ultra Star Lunas. It's got like the ridges on it. It's kind of new. I think it's confetti. Yeah, oh wow.
Oh, he's getting creative here.
It's not a good spot. Oh, dang.
And that would have been nice if it would have hit that sidewalk there
Yeah,
and slid on up. But
Yeah, obviously what he was playing for.
And you were just like dead smack in the middle of that thing?
Yeah, it's not good. I can't even move my left arm if I want.
Ooh!
Kinda gave it her. I got to do something. Germ is playing incredible golf. He's only missed hole 3 right now, so he's definitely putting the pressure on the entire card. Man, unfortunate bogey now for Reese. It's not one that you can bogey if you're trying to win.
Just another hearted putt there by Germ.
Yeah, he didn't take much time on that one. He didn't balk at all. That was a walk up and execute really nicely.
What's your take with players with big hands? Is it easier to putt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little body English. He'll show some body English on a 15, 20 footer. It's working though. Like we said, highest rated player in the field, Austen Bates, coming out of Michigan. Awareness of the camera.
That's a point in my book.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Dude, just all kinds of bonus check marks going on right now for Austen. Headed into the last hole on the front 9.
Already?
Yeah, it's like this when in the round too. It feels like it just blows by.
Yeah, I liked your take on this hole. Maybe force some players to go up high, give it some ace runs here, because it's got to be the easiest hole in the course, right?
Yeah, it'd be cool if they just mandoed that tree, the tall palm, and you had to go around it. Germ a little long. Maybe fortunate to hit
Yeah,
that.
that was coming in pretty hot.
We've seen some scoot. James Conrad last year, think Kale maybe once. Just a really hot first skip, allowing that shot to be possible. Well played from Austen.
You've been going high here.
Continuing to go high. I feel like it's the Aesop. And this MX-1 isn't going to do anything but that.
Now this is crazy.
Dude, I never even looked at this. Me and Jerm talked about every route on this hole possible, and this was not one of them.
No. And there is a gap, but it's not the biggest one. It still works.
Dude, he pured it. He threw it so well that we were all like, wow, that's a legitimate gap.
Yeah.
Which it's not.
No. Just high left. That was never going to stick.
Yeah, his jumper was left on the last hole, just coming out a bit early. Big guy.
It's just locked in right now.
Yeah, those last two putts are like nice and low. They're not like high or right. Those are looking more confident than almost any putts he's thrown this round, and he's 8 through 9. So if he's getting more confident right now,
Look out.
yeah. Dude, this one played almost a 1/7 of a stroke under par.
Wow.
We got to do something, Patrick. Let's Mando that palm tree. Let's make everybody take my route.
And he takes suggestions, so I'm sure he's going to change his course up every year.
Oh, yeah. It's gotten harder. Added OBs this year.
Yeah.
Taking a look. Austen, you know, he's 7 through 9. He's hanging in there, tied with me. That blemish on my card, blemish on Reese's card. Just, if you want to be in it, bogeying on this musket birdie course is just it's going to put you back. It's going to hamper your ability to succeed. As we check in on the leaderboard, doesn't look like the chase card is doing too terribly much. Bunch of names familiar to a bunch of people out there. We had one person from the Raleigh area come here last year, Gage Styles, and now there's 10 people from that area. I can't imagine what's going to happen next year. We saw it in Mexico, just the blowing up, the community expanding, and it's really cool to be a part of.
Is that including Catch Cam Tyler? Because he's also Riley.
Call it 11.
Yeah.
Call it 11
We
of
got a
those.
crew down here.
Yeah, those North Carolinians. All right, guys, that does it for the front nine. The conclusion, the back nine coming to you guys is already available. So just click the link and we'll see you there. Big thanks to everybody who has been a part of this, Traveling Chains, Juan Pablo. And it takes a community. You guys know that. For Bobby Cox, I'm Luke Humphries. Thanks for watching Go Throw. Let's finish this thing off.